time you're tuning into my channel, my name is Shamala, and today's review is on a blotting powder, and the blotting powder is by Kat Von D. This particular powder retails at $29 and it's available at Sephora, and there are 4 shades available. So I got myself in the shade Deep. This is the darker shade available out of the 4 shades that are in this particular blotting powder range. So you can see that I'm all sweaty. My face is like so oily. Reason being is like so humid out there, and whatever makeup you put on, it just melts away. So a blotting powder actually helps us to blot away any kind of oil, any kind of filthy looking stuff going on your face when you are outdoor. I personally did not get this for blotting purpose only. I did get it more like for a setting base. I do not like their Lock-It powder because it's pretty heavy. It's more of like a foundation powder base, so I was looking out for something really light. So I was definitely excited to get this one because I always watch Caitlin Lights mentioning this particular blotting powder, so I definitely wanted to try it. So this is how the packaging itself looks like. It has a beautiful packaging. I really like the packaging. It's very nice, and it's just like an embossing in the front here, KVD. At the back is Lock-It blotting powder in the shade Deep. It contains 8.0 grams, and I believe this is a refillable blotting powder. If I'm not wrong, don't quote me on that. I'll definitely list that down on the description bar below. It does come with a powder puff, which I hardly use them. It does come with a decent size mirror, and this is how the powder itself looks like. As I mentioned, my face is all so oily, so I'm just going to do a very light demo over my face area using this blotting powder. At the same time, I'm just going to share with you guys whether or not this blotting powder has made it to my list of favorite. So I'm just going to dab my brush, and then I'm just going to dab on my T-zone area where I usually tend to get really oily. So I personally have been using this powder for a good 2 weeks, so I do have like a pretty decent thoughts on them. I personally do like this particular blotting powder. Like I mentioned, I personally got this as a setting powder. So whenever I do notice my skin is more on the oilier side after I've applied makeup, because I do have a combo skin, but when the weather is really hot, I tend to look much more oilier than usual. So this powder has been totally helping out every other oil on my face looking at a very decent level. I personally do really like this blotting powder. One of the main reasons is it does help to absorb any kind of oiliness over your face area. And the other reason that I really like this is once I put on my makeup, after applying my makeup, I just dust it over my face area like I used my powder brush to dust it over my face area. My skin tends to look very flawless, like very smooth and silky. So I've been really liking this as a setting powder comparing to a blotting powder. So I hope that you guys found my very quick review on the Kat Von D blotting powder being helpful for you guys to decide or not you're going to pick up this particular powder. I personally would definitely recommend this for those who have combination to oily skin and even dry skin girls. If you want to give yourself more of like a flawless kind of setting, definitely check out the Kat Von D blotting powder. To my very next one, stay beautiful both inside and out. Give me a thumbs up, share all your love and support, and subscribe to my channel.